A ceramic mug held coffee during the intervention. His family, parents, brother, sister, private investigator, all there with evidence. Laptop open, showing results of a 2-month investigation into his girlfriend Maria from the Philippines. The woman he had sent $42,000 to over 18 months. The pie spoke. Mr. Thompson, the person you've been talking to, Maria Santos, doesn't exist. The photos are stolen from an Instagram model who died 3 years ago. The voice you've heard is voice changer software. The location traces to a call center in Manila operating romance scams. You're one of 8 men sending money to the same operation. A plastic spoon stirred ramen while he listened to a voice recording his brother had made without telling him. The last call with Maria sent to a forensic audio expert. The report said, voice exhibits clear signs of modulation software, consistent with a male voice altered to sound female. Approximately 35 to 45-year-old male. English as a second language. She wasn't a woman at all. A steel fork sat on the table during the meeting at the FBI field office. I see 3 Division Mr. Chen. We've tracked wire transfers you sent, 48,000 total to the Philippines. Same recipient receiving from 12 other Americans simultaneously. Total operation estimated at 600,000 yearly. This is a professional romance scam ring. We can't recover your money, but we're building a case. These objects witnessed families exposing romance scams. Subscribe to Spoony and Friends, because these catfish exposure confessions are genuinely shocking. Comment now. Has family ever saved you from a scammer? Here we go.
Muggsy here, rusty blue ceramic mug, and I held coffee during the intervention when a private investigator presented evidence that the girlfriend of 18 months didn't exist. My owner was David Thompson, 38, accountant, 75,000 salary, divorced, lonely. Met Maria on a Facebook dating group a year and a half ago. Maria was beautiful, 28, from the Philippines, Manila. Her profile said nurse, single mom, 2 kids, struggling but hopeful. David felt a connection immediately. They talked daily, Facebook Messenger, then WhatsApp. Maria shared her life photos of the kids, work struggles, dreams of a better life. David shared too, felt closer to Maria than to anyone in years. Month 3, Maria asked for help. David, I'm so sorry to ask, but my kids need medicine. I don't get paid until next week. Can you lend $200? I'll pay you back. David sent $200 via Western Union. Maria was grateful. Crying voice note. David, you saved my children. I'll never forget this. It became a pattern. Monthly emergencies, kids' school, medical bills, rent, always urgent, always a few hundred. David always sent it because he loved Maria, and she said she loved him too. Over 18 months, David sent $42,000 total. Planned to visit Maria in Manila, meet in person, finally marry her, bring her to America. David's sister Emily grew suspicious. You've never met her. You've sent $42,000. What if she's a scammer? David got defensive. She's not a scammer. We talk every day. I know her. Emily asked about video calls. She's shy. Her camera is broken. She fix it soon. Emily was worried. She hired a private investigator without telling David. Gave the pie Maria's photos, phone number, Facebook profile. 2 months later, Emily called a family meeting. David arrived. Everyone was there, plus a stranger, the investigator. I was there. David made coffee in me that morning, nervous about the meeting. The pie introduced himself and opened his laptop. Mr. Thompson, I was hired to investigate Maria Santos. Here's what I found. He showed Maria's profile photos, then pulled up an Instagram account with the same photos under a different name. Jessica Martinez, fashion model based in Los Angeles, died in a car accident 3 years ago. These photos were stolen from her account. David felt sick. No, that's a different person. Just similar. The pie shook his head. Same photos, exact matches. I ran reverse image searches. Every photo Maria sent you comes from this account. Next, the pie showed the phone number. VoIP routed through multiple countries, traced to a call center in Manila known for romance scams. I contacted Philippine authorities. This address belongs to a scam operation shut down 3 times and reopened under new names. You're a victim of an organized crime ring. David couldn't believe it, but I talked to her. I know her voice. Voice calls can be faked, the pie said. Voice changer software is common in these operations. Emily spoke softly. David, Maria isn't real. You've been talking to scammers in the Philippines for 18 months. You sent $42,000 to criminals. David broke down. Tried contacting Maria. No response. Number disconnected. Facebook deleted. WhatsApp blocked. Gone. I'm just a ceramic mug. But I held coffee when a private investigator proved a girlfriend didn't exist. When $42,000 went to stolen photos of a dead model. When love was revealed as a call center scam in Manila. David filed an IC3 report. The FBI told him it was a common scam. Money unrecoverable overseas. But the report would help build a case. David lost $42,000 and a year and a half of emotion. All given to someone who never existed.
Spoony here, plastic spoon, and I stirred ramen while someone listened to his sister explain how she proved his girlfriend was a dead woman whose photos were stolen. My owner was Marcus Rivera, 35, IT manager, 90,000 salary. Never married. Met Sarah on an international dating site a year ago. Sarah was gorgeous, 25 from Cebu, Philippines. Model, aspiring actress, financially struggling but determined. Marcus fell for her immediately. They talked daily. Video calls, but Sarah's camera was always broken. We'll fix soon. Promise. Voice calls worked fine. Sarah had a sweet voice with a slight accent. Sounded real. Marcus sent money monthly, acting classes, portfolio photos, rent medical bills for her sick mother. 1 year total $38,000. Marcus planned a trip to the Philippines to finally meet Sarah. Booked flights and hotel. 3 weeks away. Marcus's sister Lisa grew concerned. You've never video called her. You've sent $38,000. What if she's fake? Marcus insisted she wasn't. I've seen photos, videos of her life. Lisa asked to see her profile. Marcus showed Sarah's Facebook and Instagram, modeling photos, acting clips, selfies. Lisa felt something was off. Took a screenshot of one photo, ran a reverse image search on Google. The results showed the same photo on a memorial page in loving memory of Isabella Cruz, 1998 to 2021. Lisa clicked the obituary. Isabella was a model from Manila who died in an accident 2 years earlier. The photos matched Sarah's exactly. I stirred Marcus's ramen as Lisa showed him the results. Marcus, look! This is an obituary from 2 years ago. This woman is dead. Someone is using her photos to scam you. Marcus was in denial. That's a different person. They just look similar. Lisa showed more evidence. 10 photos from Sarah's profile, everyone found on Isabella's old accounts. Modeling portfolios, family photos, all stolen. Marcus, Sarah is using a dead woman's photos. She's a catfish. You sent $38,000 to a scammer. Marcus confronted Sarah. I found photos of a woman named Isabella. She looks exactly like you. She died 2 years ago. Sarah panicked. That's my cousin. We look alike. She died. Yes, it's tragic. Marcus pressed her. Why are you using her photos then? Sarah deflected. I'm not. Those are my photos. People confuse us. The excuse didn't hold. Lisa found more proof. Sarah's modeling videos were actually Isabella's professional work from 3 years earlier. Marcus demanded a video call. Right now. Turn on your camera. Sarah made excuses. Camera broken. Phone died. Internet issues. Marcus said he was coming to the Philippines in 3 weeks. They would meet in person. Sarah panicked. No, don't come. I'm not ready. Please, wait. Marcus pushed. Sarah blocked him everywhere. Disappeared. I'm just a plastic spoon. But I stirred ramen for someone who learned his girlfriend was a dead woman when his sister's reverse image search exposed $38,000 sent to someone using a corpse's photos. Marcus cancelled the trip, filed police, and I see 3 reports. Nothing was recovered. Just loss and humiliation.
Spike here. Steel fork. And I was on the table during the meeting when a forensic audio expert explained how a voice recording proved the girlfriend was a man using software. My owner was Ryan Chen, 42, engineer, 120,000 salary, widower for 3 years. Met Lily on an Asian dating site. 2 years ago. Lily was perfect. 32. From Davao, Philippines accountant. Family-oriented. Wanted marriage kids. Everything Ryan wanted. They talked daily. Voice calls lasting hours. Lily's voice, sweet, feminine, caring. Ryan fell in love hard. No video calls. Lily said she was insecure about her appearance and not ready for camera yet. Over 2 years, Ryan sent $48,000 for Lily's emergencies. Family medical business startup. Always something. Ryan planned to visit the Philippines and marry Lily. Told his family. Ryan's dad grew suspicious. You've talked 2 years. Never video called, sent $48,000. What if she's a scam? Ryan insisted she wasn't. I know her voice, her laugh. She's real. Dad asked to talk to her on the next call. Ryan agreed. Next call. Dad sat in the room. Phone on speaker. Ryan didn't know his dad was recording. Lily, talked normally. Sweet feminine. Dad asked questions. Lily answered. After the call, Dad kept the recording. Dad knew someone in the forensic audio field. Sent the recording for analysis as a professional favor. A week later, the report came back. I was on the table during the family meeting. Dad called Ryan and Mom together. Dad showed the report. Ryan, I had Lily's voice analyzed by an expert. This is what he found. The report said, the audio exhibits clear signs of digital voice modulation consistent with real-time voice-changing software. The base voice is male, approximately 35 to 50 years old Filipino native speaker. Software, likely voice mod, or similar. Ryan felt his world collapse. No, that's wrong. That's her real voice. Dad said the expert was certain. He listened to 15 minutes of conversation and found multiple indicators of voice changer. This isn't a woman. You're talking to a man using software. Mom cried. Ryan, you've been scammed. $48,000 sent to a man pretending to be a woman. Ryan tried calling Lily and confronted her. My dad had your voice analyzed. They said you're using a voice changer, that you're a man. Lily became angry. That's crazy. I'm a woman. Your dad is lying, trying to break us up. Ryan demanded a video call right now to prove it. Lily said she wasn't ready and accused him of not trusting. Ryan said, turn on the camera or I'm done. Lily hung up, blocked him everywhere. Never responded again. I'm just a steel fork. But I was on the table when a forensic report proved 2 years of voice calls were a man using software. When $48,000 went to a Philippine scammer pretending to be a woman, Ryan was devastated. Not just by the money, but by the emotions. 2 years believing Lily was real. All fake voice changer. Stolen photos, professional scam. He filed an FBI report. Nothing. Recovered. Just an expensive lesson. Philippines romance scams are real and sophisticated.
3 people, 3 romance scams, 3 families exposing truth. Muggsy held coffee when a pie presented evidence 42,000 sent to a Manila call center, photos stolen from a dead Instagram model, organized crime ring. Spoony stirred ramen while a sister showed a reverse image search, 38,000 sent using a dead woman's photos. Isabella Cruz died in 2021. A scammer using a corpse spike was at the meeting when a forensic audio report proved a voice changer 48,000 sent to a man using software, Filipino male aged 35 to 50 pretending to be a woman. This isn't about online relationships being impossible. This is about professional romance scam operations based in the Philippines using stolen photos, voice changer software call centers with hundreds of scammers, operating dozens of fake profiles targeting lonely Americans, extracting tens of thousands, then disappearing. FBI estimates $600 million lost annually to romance scams, most never recovered. Hit that like button if family ever saved you from a scammer. Share this with anyone in an online relationship sending money. They might be the next victim. Subscribe to Spoony and Friends because we're exposing romance scam operations. Here's my question. Have you been catfished? How did you find out? Did you lose money? Drop your story in the comments because romance scams are epidemic and awareness saves lives and savings. Romance scam prevention guides, reverse image search tutorials, and IC3 reporting are in the description. If someone you've never video called asks for money, it's a scam. If the camera is always broken, it's a scam. If emergencies happen monthly, it's a scam. No exceptions. This has been Spoony and Friends. Before you send emergency money, remember David's 42,000 sent to dead model photos. Before you trust voice calls only, remember Ryan's forensic proof of a voice changer. Before you send your life savings, remember these are professional operations, not lonely people. Professional criminals reverse image search. Every photo demand video calls. Never send money to someone you haven't met. These are rules, not suggestions. Because Philippines scam operations are sophisticated, well-funded, experienced, and they will take everything while making you believe you're in love. Your family sees clearly when you can't listen to them before you lose 40,000, before you waste 2 years, before you send retirement funds to criminals using dead women's photos and voice. Change your software. Protect yourself. Verify everything. Trust but verify. Because romance scammers are professionals, and you are not their first victim or their last, just their current payday.